MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hanks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Masahiro Tanaka has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Travis Jankowski.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Jankowski is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Second, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's
too low. 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. Bases are empty, one man out. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Manny Machado would be next. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
Batting fourth, the third
he
baseman.
Almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist and because of it.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Muncy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Torres moving to his left, and that retires the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off with the Yankees, the right
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aaron
Lays off 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
batting fifth. The first base.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in the bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Now Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. His past history with Richards. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. 2 balls and a strike to count. Shoots this one over to first. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Slider laid off for a ball. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line hard to the left side. Foul. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Eddie Rosario, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Eddie Rosario.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And there's ball 2 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
All even now, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Nope. Foul ball.
Ready with another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Digging in, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
One ball, one strike.
Fernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Todd Hanks, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Fernandez is on his way home. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Will Myers, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. The left-handed hitter, Max Muncy. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Richards, the runner at third. Jankowski on second. Myers at first. 2 out in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out. 1 away.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, Masahiro Tanaka. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Slow little roller to 3rd. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Muncy has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Machado now on 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. Taken in by Simmons. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now that second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Christian Fernandez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. They're up 2-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Myers will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The right fielder, number 99.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hedges. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Todd Hanks. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Garrett Richards. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
So the ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The set and the 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looked like he got pulled on the speed there. 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Pods leave them loaded, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hit to short. Fernandez comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 1. Sanchez playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Yankees go 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading off for the Padres,
The pitch.
the third baseman, Manny
And here's a
Machado.
called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2, though. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. Joe Emery will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14, Joe Emery.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. skied into very shallow right. Hanks has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 1-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Pedro Murillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 20.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 43.
Ready for another chance. Garrett Richards hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their. Back here at Petco Park, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Torres on at first, nobody out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. That misses, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Travis Jankowski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need time somebody comes through right about now.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. None out, runners at first and second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in. Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
Johnny Gomes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Johnny Gomes.
In now, Christian Fernandez, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Hedges. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Fernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something he'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Todd Hanks. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now they've got him in a rundown, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. But not before the Padres strike for 4 runs, all coming via the grand slam. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
so a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Morrow has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
0-1 the count. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
New York Yankees.
Digging in once again, Todd Hanks. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Aroldis Chapman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jose Iglesias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5. Eagle.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Lifetime line against Chapman. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Chapman playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
The 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs. I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Travis.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis Jankowski. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Your
Cecil
attention, please.
Ballard will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 12, Cecil Ballard.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 4.
Stepping in, Will Myers. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 4 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Max Muncy waits on deck. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Ballard leads off first with one away. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 25.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Pitching for the New York Yankees.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
First and second now, 1 man out. Three and 0 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Next to the Padres, the second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eddie Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. Cecil Ballard will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 12.
Jose Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in now for the Yankees, Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
No balls and one strike. Ball one. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Adam Warren is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. A bouncer up the middle to second for one. Back to first. The ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Ryan Stanek gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have taken Game 5 here at home, but it'll get harder from here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
At the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. When you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player in the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He